This land of ours is under attack. The time has come, we're gonna take it back. Just go wait and see. Don't tread on me. I won't sit back, stand idly by, watch the heart of my nation die. Oh, not me. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on my Bible, don't tread on my guns, don't you tread on my faith in God's only Son. Don't tread on me, don't tread on me.
Hey everybody, this is John Marietta and I am the HillBilly. And today's show is being brought to you by Patriots Online, Mauser's Garage and Tire Center, Tactical Civics, White Mountain Logging, Solid Foundation Ministries, New Life Free Methodist Church, Keith Pulling, Highline Motorsports, Gun Owners of America, HBJ Radio LLC, John Marietta for We the People, the Fayette County Recovery and Storage and U-Haul, 724-323-3833, Country Motor Sales, 724-628-9190. The list is growing. Pretty soon we're going to have a half hour just to do the introductions. But anyways, it's been a kind of a busy week. I was up the mountain today and checking on some things, and I got back to the office, and one thing led to another, and we're trying to get a new we're working on a new program for the recorder's office, so we'll be able to be a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient, a little less paper, maybe, and so we won't kill as many trees, I guess. So anyways, I want to tell everybody this is what I want to start with. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Romans 12, 1 and 2. Hey, we're going to start a new thing on the Friday edition, maybe on Tuesdays too. If anybody wants to send me in, I want to try to keep it to like 300 words or less. If they want to send me a editorial about what's going on in Fayette County, it can be positive, it can be about different things that's going on. I really would appreciate it, and I'm going to give this phone number. It's 304-441-7562. You can text it to me on that number. It's 304-441-7562. You can, and then if you text me that you want to send me one, I'll give you an email address and you can drop it in there, and that way I'll see it. And we're going to start with the first one today. We had somebody send me one. It was pretty good. Let's get real, Fayette County. Let's start again. Let's get real. Fayette County is one of the poorest counties in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Now that's kind of weird because we have more natural resources and agricultural production than most, if not all, of our surrounding counties. We have two rivers. One is navigable to move resources and agriculture to just about anywhere, and the other is a source of clean mountain drinking water. In this whole scheme of things, we have it all. There are countries that will be willing to go to war to have what we have, yet we're one of the poorest counties in Pennsylvania. Now, why do you suppose that is? The obvious answer is Fayette County also produces some of the worst political leaders in the Commonwealth, country, and maybe the whole world. It's like we're a deaf populace being led by the blind. Fayette County is represented by three Commonwealth or state legislators. We have one state senator and two state representatives. Every 3 years together, they cost us in salaries alone over $1 million. Additionally, we have 3 county commissioners, a bunch of row officers, and a slew of appointed bureaucrats that have been instrumental in overseeing Fayette County's race to the bottom. The craziest part of this is that we, the taxpayers, keep subsidizing and rehiring them in every election, not to change course. Now, I have a hard time believing there is something in our water supply that causes us to be stupid and continue voting for incompetence. The insult, that insults our mountains as a source of our clean water and doesn't make sense. Maybe we do deserve the Fayette moniker, but if we don't, there is another, more logical explanation. they rigged the elections. The local PA state senator, Pat Stefano, helped write the infamous Act 77 that ignored voter ID. I'm going to say that one more time. That ignored voter ID and allows unverifiable mail-in voting. Our local PA state representative, Ryan Warner, also voted for the Act 77. Also voted for Act 77. After adding insult to injury, since the implementation of Act 77, the unelected bureaucrats of the Fayette County Election Board won't allow us to recount the votes they report for the elections. It's kind of like Ronald Reagan's famous trust but verify without the verify part. Now, we can't blame this idiocy on contamination of our drinking water. We can blame the idiocy on the contamination of corruption to the integrity of our elections. PA State Senator Pat Stefano and PA State Representative Ryan Warner own it. That was sent to me by John Lucas. I have already got 2 other ones that from other people that we're going to put on in the next few weeks. But if you get there, if you want to send me an editorial that would you like me to read on a Friday show, maybe we'll even get enough. We'll do some on Tuesday show. Once again, you can text me at 304-441-7562. Like I said, I got a phone call coming in from somebody, and I need to take this, and we're gonna talk to this gentleman. Hello, Justin. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
All right. I'm Justin McGill. I'm the vice chairman of the Constitution Party of Pennsylvania. Our national affiliate is one of the 5 national political parties in the country. So we've got some good pull at the national level, and we've been around for almost 30 years now.
I believe it was 1991. Is that correct?
National started in 91. First presidential candidate was 92, and then the state party started in 94.
Okay, and how many members across the state are we talking about right now? I know you're growing.
Yeah, and it's a little difficult to tell because our SURE system that our fine, intelligent folks in Harrisburg put together actually eliminated a whole bunch of our registered voters. So there's a whole bunch of people that used to be part of the party that got knocked off and are having trouble getting back in.
So
I actually had to go into the elections office in my county and work with state to get that corrected not that long ago. So we're trying to get people back up and going, but we had about 8,000 or 9,000.
Okay, so you have 8,000 or 9,000. That's a start across the county and or across the state rather, and nationwide it's a much bigger number. I know it is.
Right. Yeah, we've got I think 22 active states and several we're working to bring online right now.
And I think what a lot of people don't realize is this: you fall under the independent part of the ballot. Is that correct?
No, we're in a political party that's separate from independent vote. So the way it's structured in Pennsylvania, you've got major political party, minor political party, and political body. So those are the 3 types. But when it comes to the ballot, we're listed as our own party on the ballot.
Okay, so the 2 major parties in the state just got done doing their solicitation for signatures to get on the ballot for the primary election. Now, how does yours work?
So we're starting our signature gathering right now, and our signature gathering is for the general ballot. So we have until August 1st to get the signatures we need for different areas. And because we don't have a primary, we're able to carefully cultivate the proper candidates. So rather than somebody just paying and getting signatures and then you're stuck having to vote yes or no on them, we can decide that candidates are not healthy for our state and not accept them and give them our nomination.
So this would be the answer for the lesser of 2 evils.
Right, yeah. If you don't want to keep voting for evil, there's definitely other options out there. And it's a great party to use for a vehicle in your county. So if your county is particularly bad that you don't get any traction with either of those parties, you could either join our county affiliate, or you can create one if there isn't one there, and then you would be part of the vetting process for candidates going forward, and you could put good candidates on the ballot against the Democratic and Republican parties.
Well, that's what that's what are the things that it gives people a different. It gives them an alternative. It gives them another. They don't have to worry about whether the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. This isn't the place where they're going to. We don't have to. They don't have to vote for their candidate. This gives them a very much of another option, and a viable option too, because in a general election, a Democrat could vote for this candidate, a Republican could vote for this candidate, a Libertarian could vote for this candidate, and it just an independent. And in Fayette County, there's over 8,000 independents. Yeah,
and the benefit of these local races too is you can actually get to know the candidate. So you're not stuck voting for one of the other ones because everybody in the area can know who the better candidate is through personal contact with them. Right. So it's a very viable option at this level.
So it's more of a we the people type of a party. It's more of a grassroots type of a thing. Did I got that right?
It is. It definitely is. And we definitely want to hear from folks on various issues as well. So it's not just a party that wants your vote and that's it. we want the input. We want your participation in everything. So it's definitely a grassroots we the people party.
Okay, I think this is a good thing. I think that this is an alternative. I mean, what happens is money gets people elected, obviously, and that way we can change some things to get that way. This gives people a definite alternative. What else? The Constitutional Party is pro-life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the basic foundation there. So if you look at what people call the Declaration of Independence, we have certain rights given to us by God, and because they're given to us by God, nobody can take them away without a due process of law.
Right.
And the first one is life. If you don't have life, you don't have the rest of them. So that is absolutely the fundamental foundation of the party. And then the liberty and the personal property rights, all of those stem from your ability to have life. And as the Declaration of Independence says, the purpose of government is to protect those rights and to secure them for every individual. And that's our party goal. It's not about all the things government can get for you. It's not about we gave you a slight tax decrease here. No, it's about keeping your money in your pocket to do with what you see as fit and protecting your money and protecting your rights.
Well, we exactly. I mean, when you take the oath of office in Pennsylvania, whether you're a row officer, a county commissioner, your state's, you take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States, and so I think this is very fitting that we got people that are trying to do the right thing here. And that's all it's really about. It's about doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I think if you're elected to be a school board member, you should protect the rights for all kids to be equally educated so that they can read the Constitution and understand what it's about.
Even if it's written in cursive.
Even if it's written in cursive. But, I feel like that's part of why I ran for school board, because I was really fighting so that all the kids would have an equal opportunity to understand, what their role is and who they are and what this country is about. And you can't get any more of an education than through the Constitution, right? Because that's the foundation of our country, and they're steering away from teaching that.
Okay, and
our
go ahead.
Our newest county affiliate up in Clarion County, they actually got 2 folks elected to the school board this past cycle. So it's a great vehicle for for positions like that when the duopoly has kept you out of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of good options there. But you're right. That's fundamental, is the education part of it.
Yes.
If the government runs everything, they keep kids from learning those things because they don't want them to fight back.
And they're also creating a wedge between the parents, the school district, and the kids. They create
you're
all these.
Absolutely right.
And so that's what I fought so hard about. And the irony is, I graduated from Clarion, so I know the area you're speaking of.
Okay.
I actually went to Clarion University, so.
Well,
excellent.
You're going to be down in Fayette County in the near future. I don't know exactly when he's coming exactly, but we're gonna introduce him to some people around Fayette County, and we're going to try to make. It's about. I've always said it's not a. It's an American thing. The parties have destroyed the political app. I mean, if you, it's. I love the commercial you do about building a shelf. I do. I mean, people need to go to your website, which is the Constitutional Party of just the Constitutional Party, and it comes up, and there's several different videos. There's also a website, the Constitutional Party of Pennsylvania. And,
Constitution Party PA, and we've got all kinds of educational material there, or information about us as the party, and where you can contact us. All that's in there.
Yeah, I think it's a very relevant thing right now, and in the county, at the county level. I think at the statewide level. I think in the near future there's going to be some breakthroughs there. I really believe that.
Yeah, and we're very much about principle over party. We don't want you just to blindly vote for any party, including ours.
Right.
We want you to pick the best person to vote for when that comes around. And that doesn't mean voting for the lesser of two evils, because there's always options. There's write-ins. There's other things you can do. But principle over party is key.
Right. And I think that less people are looking at the candidates, and they're just going with name recognition. Yeah. I think that's more and more as the generations go, because they're not involved.
Actually, we've spoke about this. I spoke about this with several different people, but that's what it's about. It's about name recognition. And when people go in to vote, they only know to vote R or D, and they don't look beyond that. They don't look beyond that, and that's what the problem is with a lot of these things.
Yep. Yeah, and a lot of the big party stuff is all about buying that name recognition. So they run a lot of expensive commercials and ads, and the people don't know them. They just have heard the name a lot. Whereas with a grassroots party, it's the face-to-face name recognition that's so much more valuable and can take you so much further.
Right. And you have to start local and then work your way up, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's our goal right now, is to get affiliates in every single county. Before we really start taking over the state level positions, we need to have that base in the counties.
Well, I can't think. Was you down last year in July? Did you come down to? I had a picnic last year in July, or was that?
No, I missed that one, but there were a few other guys from the party down. Yeah, there was a few other
guys that come down, and I tell you what, they spoke, and it was very good. I was very, I was taken back by what they were saying, because it's kind of like the way things used to be. Like you think about the trains riding around and guys standing on the back of a train and campaigning instead of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to do ads on TV, and you think about that. That's kind of where we need to be. The idea of your representation, they're supposed to be out amongst the people. They're supposed to be talking to people and getting ideas and
serving the people, not themselves.
Well, yeah. I mean, and now it seems like more like it's a more of a race to see who can get who can raise the most money, so they can get the most commercials, so they can get reelected the most times. And, I mean, that just seems
right.
like
and who gets to tell who gets to be in power.
Yep.
Instead of letting the people decide.
Hey, I want you to do a little bit of contact information. I know I caught you off guard with this, and but we got some commercials to do for some of the local people, and to learn more about it, Gina put it on the Facebook, the www.constitutionalpartypa.com. Is there any other ways, or is that the best way to get a hold of you?
That's a great way to get a hold of us, because then it's not dependent just on me. There's several of us that see contacts coming in, but you can also email me at vicechairman@constitutionpartypa.com. And there's also phone numbers on there. If you go to the map section, they can tell you your county leadership or your regional leadership, if there isn't a county affiliate yet, or the state leadership.
Okay.
So a lot of information on there.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna cut you loose. Well, I know we're gonna have you on many more times between now and whenever. I don't know exactly when whenever it will be, but I appreciate it, and thank you. Safe travels. I know.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Yep, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. See ya.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Okay,
have a
we got a lot of things to get through here. One more time, some people were not understanding about the phone number. The phone number is 304-441-7562. Text me that number. Text me that number, and we'll try to do some editorials. It's a computer generated number, so we'll be able to that's how it works on the computer. So, anyways, we got a lot of things. So, go ahead, Gina. Get started with all the things. Let's do the fish fries first, huh?
Okay. Yes, we want to try a new thing on the HillBilly Jon show. So, we need to know where all the good fish fry places are, because I'm always looking for a good fish fry place, and I can never find a consistently good one. So, my preference is a beer battered fish fry with good sides. What about you, John?
I like baked fish.
You do?
I like baked cod, and but I'll tell you what. If you guys get us, if you can do it, text it to that same number 304-441-7562. Give us the information, and we will make sure that it gets out on our Facebook pages, which is like 20-some thousand people that see our Facebook pages. We'll get it up on the website as the different churches and fire departments are having it. You know what? We need to help these fire departments and first responders out as much as we can, because they're going out of their way for us all the time. They're cooking fish and raising money so they can buy tires and gas and coats and whatever firemen need to help us out. I mean, they just don't go to fires; they go to wrecks, they go to a lot of things, and you have a lot of EMT workers too that fit into this too. So I want everybody to think about this. I know that there's many of them. I was up, like I said, I was up the mountain. I had to do something up there, and I seen that. What the heck, on the top of the mountain. I lost my train of thought there. It drove away. But anyways, I seen they had a fish fry advertised. Farmington Fire Hall. I seen their sign, and I know Brownsville and Hiller and the one of the bigger ones is out of Butte, and all them guys, they all take care of you. Dunbar Fire Department. I know I'm missing lots of them. So, but if you give me the idea, if you give me some ideas, we'll try to help you out as much as we can.
Or if you want to send some samples in, Nick said he'll be happy to try them too, right, Nick?
Absolutely. I'm all in. If you got food, I'll eat it.
Right. I'm always up for a good fish fry too. So if you want to send in a sample, get a hold of John.
We'll
set that up.
Okay.
And then we'll promote you on the show. And then John is hosting a Mystery's Most Wanted dinner, and it's going to be put on by Pittsburgh's #1 dinner theater. They were here in not that long ago with a Roaring's 2020 party, or was it?
It was Roaring.
It was
20,
like a Flappers.
Yeah.
theme party, and it was really fun. They're a really entertaining group of people, but this time we're going to do a Western theme. So it's Friday, March 22nd, and there will be lots of good food. There will be a prize for the best costumes. You don't have to dress up, but if you want to join in on the fun, it would make things a little more entertaining. So if you want to do that, it's $50 per person or $90 per couple. And for ticket information, you can contact Patty at 724-322-7349. She'll be more than happy to get those tickets to you. And then also, the Republican Committee is having a Second Amendment sporting clay shoot. It's at the Hunting Hills Gun Range, 181 Hunting Hills Road in Dilliner, PA. You get 100 clays. It's a cart breakfast, lunches. It's a fantastic lunch, and there's prizes that they're going to give out and raffles and a Chinese auction. That is Saturday, April 13th at 9 a.m. is check-in time, and 10 a.m. starts the clay shoot. But it was really fun last year. My son participated in the sporting clay shoot, and I think he had a good time. And then also there's the Twisted Twine Outdoor Club. They're a nonprofit organization that's their goal is to get kids off of electronics and involved in outdoor activities. And so they are having a March Madness bingo on March 9th starting at 2:30, and they're going to have tons of Chinese auction items to raffle off. And also, who doesn't like to go to a good bingo, right, John?
I guess.
So,
is that all we have for this week?
I think so, but yeah, I think we're done. And then, the Republican Committee, the sporting clay shoot is $125 per shooter, but the donuts were really great last year, and the lunch was really to die for.
Oh yeah, it was really good. The food is really good.
Yeah,
so we got about 3 minutes left. I want to tell everybody I went to dinner down in Morgantown last night, one of my wife's favorite restaurants, and we go to Caparella's here in Fayette County. We go to all of areas. We go to different places. And
did you ever try Rubo's in Connellsville?
No, we're getting there.
You have to make reservations. It's a teeny little spot, but their food is super good.
I like to go to Hutch's out on 119. Obviously, I like to eat. I mean, just look at me. Anyways,
me too.
But I got to thinking on the way back. You know what? The parking lots were full down there. The malls, the shopping centers, and I know that there's a major university right there. But I'm thinking to myself, if somebody would have had the foresight in our county to see what was going on, that could be Fayette County right now. We could have a football stadium with maybe a Division II school playing, or maybe even a major university of some kind. But if somebody would have had the foresight. You know, I mean, but instead,
it's never too late.
No, it's not too late. We're going to try to work on this as much as we can.
Yep.
Hey, the other thing is I'm headed, I don't know where, Joe Kelly's picking me up. We're going to a fish fry tonight, so, we'll be somewhere. So
yeah, but if you have a good fish fry and you want to send in samples, we'll be more than happy to taste them and promote you.
So anyways, I got to close up. Nick's giving me the time to go. On this road called life, you have to take the good with the bad. Smile when you're sad, love what you got, remember what you had. Always forgive, but never forget. Learn from your mistakes. People change. Things go wrong. Just remember the ride goes on. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. I am John Marietta. I am the Hillbilly.